The lead investigator and his team are not lacking motivation. Their daily motto, today is the day, and it starts every morning with a prayer.
As we gather together today for our work that we've been assigned to, let's pray. As the officers say, today is the day.
That's their motto. Among this team, State Police First Sergeant Jerry Holman is the lead investigator.
Today's the day. Today's the day we're going to get closer to the end. Today's the day we're going to get closer to getting justice for Abby and Libby. We have all worked tragic cases, nothing like this. I can't even put anything close to this case.
And since day one, it's been nonstop.
Well, there's not a day, probably not an hour that goes by that I don't think about something.
From 20-hour days to sleepless nights, there's one goal.
And when you see the pictures of those two girls, it puts it in perspective.
He's led a team of hundreds of investigators, all trying to find the killer. But tracking down thousands of leads hasn't come easy.
It's a roller coaster ride. I mean, you're up, you think you got something good, and then for some reason it's eliminated or whatever. And that's tough on anybody. There's no doubt that we've been faced with a ton of obstacles, and we maneuver through those. We've been faced with numerous barriers, and we just have to bust through them. And I can't imagine what they're going through, and even talking to them, and you can see the raw emotions on their face, and they want to help us, and they have. They've been so cooperative.
And when it gets tough, he goes back to that saying.
It's definitely tough. I mean, I've choked up a little bit. I need to be here for Abby and Libby because I'm going to find who did this, and then we are going to hold them responsible for their actions.
Hundreds of investigators from state police, the Delphi City Police Department, the Carroll County Sheriff's Department, and the FBI are involved in the case. They all have just one common goal. That's to find the killer.
Call 6 investigates Paris Lewbel.